Do you think that older men and younger women have anything in common or nothing at all? You know what? Here's a better question. How well do you think they match up? Comment your thoughts under this video. In this video clip, in today's conversation centers around older men being with younger women. Here's a clip of a young woman telling us why she thinks older men are with younger women. Now, let's check out this clip, have this conversation. Most importantly, let's see what she's right about and what she's wrong about. So remember, comment your thoughts. Also, like the video and then subscribe to the channel because I am posting daily content. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal. So here we go.
Older men only talk to young girls so they can manipulate and have control of the situation. There's nothing that a 30-year-old man and a 19-year-old or 20-year-old have in common. That's crazy. And then when the older women try to warn us young girls, because I'm young myself, when they try to warn us, y'all get on here and be like, oh yeah, they're bitter, they're this and that. But they're not bitter, y'all. They're just looking out for us. Think about it.
Because I require too much. And that's all right. I'm okay with that.
What do you mean by that, though? What do you mean what do you require?
I require discipline and intention.
Think about it. Why is he not with someone his age? Why is he with a child? I don't care what nobody.
I'm a mom of 7 and I'm 33.
Okay.
With being a mom of 7, do you think that a woman of multiple children is still capable of finding someone?
Fertility. My eggs are high quality, but there's just not a lot of them. It's just so sad.
A child. I don't care what nobody say.
Wait a minute. Wait one cotton picking minute. A 20-year-old is a child? Now, if you tell me that a 20-year-old is a child and has to live with their mother and father, I would tell you that mother and father probably wants her grown ass out of the house. In fact, her grown ass may want to be out of the house. But I don't know. I could be tripping. Let's continue.
18, 19, 20, I feel like that's not really an adult for real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us still live with our mamas. A lot of us don't have no real bills, so we're not bringing grown women pressure. A lot of us only just want our hair did and our nails did. So yeah, he down for that because he's cheap. He's cheap. He don't want...
What is up with women calling men cheap? If you're not cheap, let's use a better word. Let's use the word frugal. You know what? Let's let her continue.
Them real pressures of paying bills and really handling business for real. You know what I'm saying? To our name be so good and fresh, our credit be so good and fresh. So now he's trying to use you to put stuff in your name for him. Like, y'all gotta really pay attention.
This young woman was right about some things, and boy was she wrong about some things. First of all, she needs to pay attention to when she's actually being finessed. Now, I'm saying finessed because she doesn't understand that she is in a competition, and the competition that she's in is with the older women. Now, why am I saying that? Because when you think about why a man would want to be with a younger woman, here are a few reasons why. He may want children. The older woman does not. He probably has places he wants to go. The older woman has already been with a man that's older than her. Right? Another reason is she's probably not as attractive. She may have let herself go. And ladies, let me tell you, this is the worst time on this planet to let yourself go. They're getting their bodies refigured, right? Like they're literally getting things to look more sexy, more attractive. Why are they doing this? Because they're competing with you, the younger woman, the more attractive version of herself. She had her opportunity to be with that guy and she blew it. Another reason is because she may be offering this man a horrible deal. Do you know how hard it is to date a woman with 4 children? I do, because I tried multiple times, even if a woman has 3 children. Now, you would say, well, why would you do that? Well, I would do that because I have children. So I'm in my mind, in my heart, I'm not going to disqualify a woman for having children. because I have children. So I understand, hey, you may not want to deal with my children. I may not want to deal with your children. Now, I'm saying that because a single person with no children at all won't even understand parenting, won't even care or give a damn about it. Now, some actually do, but my point is it's harder to date a woman that's your age, especially if you've been keeping yourself in shape or if you got yourself in shape. Now, why would an older man put things in your name? In fact, why would any man put things in your name? You first have to ask yourself, what type of man are you actually dating? Again, not all men have the same set of morals. Some men are looked at as corny. Some men are looked at as cheap. I would say you may want to use the word frugal, because if this man is investing, that means he has a certain budget that he's working with. That means he's thinking long term. That means he's thinking into the future, which means he's building a future. If you're just dealing with a man who's doing scams and, well, if you get caught up in a scam, guess what? That is on you. Credit has to be established. In order for you to get more of something, you have to prove that you can even handle having it in the first place, that you can pay the debt, pay it on time, or pay it in full. You have to be able to show that. That's what allows you to get better deals later on. But again, it matters who you're dating and what their intentions actually are. I don't understand the whole like grown woman pressure thing, because who wants more pressure? Who wants more bills? Who wants added stress? Like, who wants that? No one. No one wants that. So I don't understand why she thinks that she's saying something intelligent and something that's smart, because if you're a man and you got your stuff together, what I've heard women who are established, what I've heard them say is that men overlook them all the time because they look like they have it all together. Now, a man who does have it all together realizes a few things. Do I actually want to pay your car note? Do I actually want to pay your mortgage? See, it's a little bit different when you're helping someone pay rent. It's a little bit different when you're helping someone with a bill. It's completely different when you have to take over their lifestyle and they don't appreciate it. Now, when it comes to manipulating a situation, I realize that women have a different set of smarts, dumbs, and intelligence. Right? Like, it's different from what men think, because when I hear women talking about manipulation, the biggest manipulation that I see is the pussy games, right? The sex games. Like, that's what I actually see as the manipulation. Yes, if you are dating a man for money or for the experiences that he can give you, you have manipulated yourself. Right? Because who's stopping you from dating the nice guy? Who's stopping you from dating the guy who's building himself up, or the guy who's just living, right? He's just living, right at his means. What's stopping you from dating that guy? You don't want the guy that's going to do that, because it's not going to impress people on social media. Believe it or not, older women are harder to get along with. How do I know? Because I continue to date them. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I am getting tired of it, because when I come across a woman who's telling me about marriage, I think to myself, have you ever been divorced before? Okay. Now, have you ever been in a long-term relationship where you did not emotionally leave the relationship? Because marriage means you're doing paperwork. Paperwork means that some things are going to be given and taken away. So when I hear that, that's what I hear. And I also remember the process of having to start all over, just like I remember the process of going through the divorce. Painful things, stressful things. Now, when it's over, it's over. But when you're going through the process, it seems like it's never going to end. So why would you want to put yourself in a situation with a woman who believes that she deserves to be married? Think about it, young woman. Think about it, young women. Why? I have plenty of clips of women being mad, being bitter that the older men or the men their age no longer want them. again, they may not realize it, but they are annoying and harder to get along with. Now, if that woman isn't, guess what? She gets married like this real fast, because men want wives, not annoyance. Not, okay, I pulled you in with the sex, now I'm going to weaponize it. Once again, we're talking about manipulation. Now, let's talk about what older men and younger women have in common, because this is kind of right, but it's definitely wrong. Let's start with the right first. What both of these people are looking for is experiences together. For instance, if an older man, like she said, 30 years old, now wants to travel, guess what? The woman his age has already been traveling. She's already been to the finish line with other older men, right? So now that the men that she was with, they're now 50 and 60 years old. So guess what? Let's just say you want to go to Tulum or Cancun or the DR or Dubai. You want to go to one of those places, but she has already been. Now this means you're not going to get to go because she already been, and she probably doesn't want to go again, depending on what she did and what happened and what her experiences are, because we all tend to reminisce. The other thing is the wow factor is gone. Like, it is stripped from her because she has already experienced this. Why do women think that men want to take on their bills? The majority of men do not want to take on a woman's bills, because a lot of women's bills are higher than the men's bills because of how we think. Men, we are logical, or we should be a lot more logical, meaning what is the purpose in building up a whole bunch of debt? Right? Debt that you know that you cannot pay off. Now, again, a lot of people make these mistakes, but it's on you to recover, or it's on you to have your credit ruined. Again, ladies, who are you dating? What she is right about is if there's a certain music trend or a certain trend that's just going on, period. Or when it comes to music, because the current day artist is going to be different from the artist of his time. But in today's time, it's completely, even that is different, right? I was gonna say that's completely different, but even that part is different now, because there's so many artists or so many people making music to the point to where it's what song is hot today and how long is it hot? Did you make a classic song, or did you just make a viral song? How long is this song viral? Is this song helping you get through a certain situation, or is it helping you celebrate a certain situation? I'm asking those questions because things have changed. I remember asking my nephews who were in high school who their favorite musical artists are, and I was shocked and surprised when he told me that he didn't really have any. Then I noticed and I started looking at things, and I was like, you know what? It's harder to have a favorite musical artist, meaning you have an artist where you've listened to his complete album. You've listened to multiple albums from this one artist, because there's so many different people making music to the point to where, yes, if that's the small things that you're talking about, music trends, music, how you dress, how you move, how you speak, how you talk, how you conversate, yes, you will not have those little bitty things in common. But the things you have in common are wanting children, wanting to have children, wanting to build a life together, having something fresh, something new, right? This life is now new for him. Once he gets money, life is new for him. You get to experience different things. I'm speaking from personal experience. As my money started to go up, I was able to get on jet skis. I was able to go to sporting events. I was able to go to concerts. I'm able to go travel. I'm saying these things because there was a point in time where I looked at those things and I thought about it, and I was like, man, that's too expensive. That's too much. I don't want to do that. Matter of fact, I can't do that. In fact, I did not have the money to do it. So I'm saying this because when it's your turn to start living life, to start experiencing life, you want to experience life with somebody that you can wow. You don't want to do these things with a person who looks at this as something that you should be doing. You don't want to be with a person who expects you to do this, because that level of disrespect and unsatisfactory behavior, it will affect you. And you will ruin your own experiences. Again, you can be with whoever you want. I don't care if you're with someone older or someone younger. In fact, I can tell you guys this. I've been with older and I've been with younger. And I can tell you this. It ain't much difference except who you would rather deal with. Which set of problems would you actually rather deal with? This is why I say reinvent yourself. Get your money together. Get your body together. You get a different access to life. Get your soul and your mind together, because this is where the confidence comes from. When you know that you can accomplish something, when you know that you can do something, you do it. And whatever the outcome is, you realize that you can continuously do it unless it's something that you need to pivot from. And the only way to do that, the only way to know that, is the sheer experience of it. So fellas, adapt to what's going on, because as I stated in this video already, this is the worst time for women to let themselves go. This is also the worst time for you not to have any money, because all women want experiences. They're looking for a certain lifestyle, a lifestyle that they can post on social media. As much as we try to shame them, oh girl, you got your booty out, oh girl, you got your breasts out, oh girl, you're showing me everything I want to see, you're showing every man and every person what they want to see. They're looking. And the women are not going to stop posting it, and they don't feel shameful about it. There was a day and time where women didn't post their pictures, right? They didn't post pictures where they had their booty out, where they had their breasts out. That time is long gone. So adapt to what's going on. Friends with benefits, situationships, flings, vacay bays. These are things that are constantly happening. But some women get it, some women don't. In fact, I'll say it this way. Some people get it and some people don't. But I have a question for you. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.